Hi everyone and welcome to Cooking with Resh. Today we are going to make Fita. So, Fita is essentially a dumpling. It is made in mainly Bengali households and it can be used in many different ways. You can eat it with curry, eat it with butter, you can even fry it. There's so many things you can do with it, which is why I love it so much. So, I'm going to teach you how to make it. You know, the best thing about this is that you only need one ingredient. Just one. Here is a special ingredient. First things first, we're going to put 2 cups of water into a saucepan and wait for it to boil. After it's boiled, put the flame down to medium heat and add in the rice flour. Firstly, add 2 cups of water into a saucepan and let it boil. Right here, I like to add in a teaspoon of salt, just to give it a bit of extra taste. Next, add in 3 cups of rice flour. You're not forgetting that it's going to take forever, so I'm just going to put the 3 cups in this way instead. Don't worry, it's still 3 cups. Anyway, make sure you leave some flour at the end because you're going to be needing some flour later on in the recipe. And then stir this mixture for a couple of minutes. After that, cover it with the lid and let it sit there for 5 minutes. Now that we've partially cooked it, it's time for us to shape it. So firstly, get yourself a nice bowl. Right, sorry about this, my mic has turned off without me realising, so you're gonna have to deal with this voiceover. After you transfer the whole thing into a bowl, mix it to help it cool down. You want to mix it until it's still hot, but hot enough for you to touch. As you are mixing, try to break any large lumps into smaller lumps. We do not want any big lumps. Next, add in 2 tablespoons of hot water. This will help turn it into a dough. Now after it's cooled down to a bearable hot temperature, we're gonna knead it. We're gonna knead it and mix it and squeeze it and squish it and knead it more. The more you knead it, the softer you'll get. We knead it nice and soft to avoid too many cracks in the dough. When it is at a hot temperature that is comfortable for you to touch, start to mix it. After this, begin kneading it. You'll have to knead it quite a lot. The more you knead it, the better, because you want to make it really soft. And the more you knead it, the softer it will get. Soon you will end up with something like this. Look at that. That's a lot of kneading. And yeah, you've not stopped here. You're going to have to keep on kneading it. So keep kneading it. And then split it into 2 separate balls. Look at that. This is how it should look like with minimum cracks. When you poke it, it should look like this. It'll feel like Play-Doh. This is the kind of texture you're looking for. Now, split it into 2 balls again, so you'll end up with quarters. We're doing this because you want to make a size where it is a handful. This will be the perfect size for us to roll it into a sausage shape. We want it to make it into a sausage shape that is around this big. And next, what we're going to do is take off about 2 centimeters of the dough, and then we're going to roll that into a ball. You know what, I suggest you just roll it on the table because it'll just make it smoother with less cracks. So do that, roll it on the table, and then look at how smooth your ball is. Look at that, barely any cracks. Then you're gonna taper the end because we like this shape. This is the traditional fita shape. And look, just taper it like that and you will end up with a cone type of shape. I don't know, what would you call this? Someone tell me, let me know in the comments what the shape is. Now repeat those steps, and once you've finished, make another one, and another one, and another one. Make as many fitas as you can with the dough that you have. I remember when I was small, I used to make random shapes with fita, like boats and umbrellas. Ooh, look at this one, it's so pointy. For part 2, bring out your steamer. And now steam it. If you don't have a steamer, don't worry, because there is a nice kitchen hack that I'll show you. To make a steamer, all you have to do is get a saucepan, add in some water, and then put a colander on top, like this. You don't want to put too much water in that it touches the colander. We need the water to be underneath, so then the steam can go through the holes and into the food. I just added 2 cups of water into the saucepan and let it simmer on medium flame, and then added the colander on top. So you put as many fitas as you can in the colander and then cover it for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, it should look moist on the outside, but when you feel it, it'll feel hard but still slightly spongy. So that's how you know that it is cooked. Place as many fitas as you can into the colander and then cover it with the lid. You should serve this hot, but you can leave it in the fridge for up to 5 days and you can take it out anytime. Just remember to heat it up again in the microwave. Then leave it covered for 20 minutes. You don't need to stir it or anything, so just leave it there. After 20 minutes, feel it, and if it's stiff, it's finished! What you eating? So this is how it should look like inside. It is so soft. Ooh, yummy, 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 yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. Look at all this fita I've made. I'm so excited. I love you. I love it, I love it, I love it. Once you've cooked it, you've finished, and then you can do whatever you want with it. You can have it plain, you can have it with butter, which is still delicious. You can have it with curry, or you can fry it and make Phita Biran. For you, I decided to do that. So this is how I made Phita Biran. Making Phita Biran is really easy. All we're doing is essentially just shallow frying it. So, firstly, we are going to chop up the Phita Biran. I am chopping it up lengthways, but you can chop it up any way you like. Pour in 2 tablespoons of oil onto a frying pan and heat it on low flame until the oil has gone hot, and then add in 1 chopped onion. Next, add in a teaspoon of salt and mix it with the onion until the onion has cooked. Next, stir in half a teaspoon of turmeric. Throw in 1 chopped green chilli. Once the onions look golden brown, like this, add in the fita. Now, do cover all the fita until it's all yellow. We want to see the whole thing yellow, okay? We need it all. Because I like my dishes spicy, I am going to add in half a teaspoon of chili powder. Yes, put that in. Finally, add in 1 tablespoon of butter and let that melt into the fita. Give it all a mix. If you like, here you can add in some chopped coriander and stir it for 5 to 10 minutes, and you've done! See, I told you it was going to be easy. Look at that beauty.
What you eating? Did you like it? You better like it because it was so easy to make. It's nice to make when you get bored of rice, you know? And it's nice to make when you get bored of roti and that kind of stuff. It's something different, you know? This is why I like it so much. Experiment with it. Try it with curries. Try it by itself. And the more you practice it, the better you'll get. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.